Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make him give back our past.
Hello guys, Shockwave King, or the return of him, however you want to put it. But you guys saw the title, and I've just been playing Metal Gear Solid 5 recently. I'm still hurt from the game, personally, but there's something that's bugging me, and that is from two different trailers. Two. And also a comment that Kojima said. This is supposed to be the game where Big Boss become dark. We're supposed to be the game where Big Boss actually turns into an actual villain. This is a transitional period game, which should, in my opinion, lead into the first game. But there's some things that are missing here, and that is, there's one particular scene from the Metal Gear Solid E3 trailer of 2014 where it looks pretty telling. Now, I can't outright say that these are children, but we can't outright deny it either. Before I play the footage, you do see this quote by Mark Twain: "Anger is an acid that can be more harmful to a vessel in which it's stored than anything on which it can be poured." They don't really think, but Kojima said that this game would go on the territories and grounds that never been done before. It was a touchy area on the bit up of the game. I can't really recall when he said it. I know that Young Yeager reported on it. He should be going to new grounds never seen before, and it should be a very controversial game. To the point where they even had a red band trailer showing an African kid being taught by an older gentleman how to hold an AK in his hands. Now we know this African kid. This African kid, I believe, no, I don't know if, no, he's not the one who died, but he is the one who get brought back to Mother Base. I think so. I can't 100% recall. I know I've seen this African kid somewhere. So the question is, where is this cutscene? Where is it? You never find this cutscene inside the game. So it leads me to believe that one or two things happen. It's whether they cut this out completely, or it was meant to happen in a later part of the game. So the problem would that be, who will be leading this African child? And on top of that, where did he go to? Deal with the rest of Liquid's men. If Liquid is there by himself, then how is Snake dealing with Philadelphia and all them African kids? But let's go back to that footage, right? 2014 E3 footage. I could be crazy here. And you see our boy Big Boss just walking down this field. It looks like it's in Zaire in Africa. No, on the border of Zaire. It's like some other country. And you see the vulture there. He's looking around, picking up some lunch. But if you analyze these bodies, right? I could be wrong about this, but these are not bodies of a bunch of grown adults. Especially when you see, if that bird is like 3 feet tall, and you see the way Big Boss walks up, and they say Big Boss like 6 foot, even then, the bird is like 2 to 3 feet tall. Look at these bodies. Look at the bodies around Snake. I could be crazy here, but I believe that these are dead children. And I can't confirm this, and I can't deny it either. But it's just, there was a bunch of African kids missing. We all know that Liquid left with a bunch of African kids. That's a fact. We know the Mission 51, you do fight Philanthropists again. Or the African kids when you fight Philanthropists again. Because Runner knows supposed to go to this island, to be this whole Lord of the Flies type thing. You know, Liquid don't take it over. He's the leader. He's the one who's spray painted a jumpsuit of Cypher red. He is the leader of these children. The question is, where did those children go? No, that is the one we bring back, because when we go to the devil's house, that kid is dead. He's gone. He's burned alive. And that happened by the Man on Fire. So where is this African kid? Where is it? When did this entire training scene with the gun happens? Because I'm like, oh no, it wasn't meant to be in the game. Bullshit. And the reason I do say that, because Kojima confirmed himself that we're supposed to be going to Camp Omega, but it wasn't in the game. So it brings the question, how long was this game supposed to be? How fucking long? And with Skullface always just meant to be a show-faced villain. Because Cypher is already taken out. Like I was told my friend Khalid, just like, how can we get all this background about Cypher in the background? Why? Why do we learn that Skullface took out Zero off screen? What are these? How come just by flipping the tape over, Big Boss is like, oh, I remember who I am? What? And then we get all these random tapes from nowhere. Did he confiscate these tapes from Skullface? Where did he get the goddamn tapes from? Where? Come tell you, I believe there's supposed to be some dead children in these games. Now I understand we do have that infamous scene in Africa where you gotta go take out these targets, and these targets turn to be the African kids. They reach their hands out with the diamonds, and Big Boss is like, well, you know what to do, boss. No, Kaz is like, you find the targets. You know what to do, boss. To heaven or to hell. I don't know if it happened before or after. That's basically what happens. But these African kids, these particular ones, the one with the hat, the one with the afro, because that's the same one whose foot was broken or something was wrong with him, he couldn't walk. You had to take him all the way to the helicopter. Why is this African kid was significant in that cutscene? Why? Who is this individual who looked like an entirely different person than the African soldiers we see here? This is not like an African soldier generosity. This is somebody different. Now, if you look at that map, look at that background there, and you want to compare it to the other background, Snake is walking across the battlefield, it's pretty similar. Matter of fact, we see this place inside the game. But it seems like from this footage here, there was supposed to be a time period before it's destroyed. I could be wrong. But you see the same barrels all around. The only difference is we don't know why it's ever on fire. That's the only difference. And it's the exact same place you find in 5. There are vultures inside 5. My only question is, where are the goddamn children? Because these do not look like a bunch of adult bodies. And technically, killing children in games and movies, you can still do that. And could this be a territory that Kojima never reached before, like he said before? And this is not a Death Stranding type situation where he tried to hype it up like being less complicated than it actually was. Or more complicated than it actually was. This is totally different. This is back, prime Kojima, back before the entire follow happened around 2014, 2015. Now, they separated 2015 to like 2016. That's when, we don't know exactly when the fallout happened. That's when they separated. But I personally believe, in my personal opinion, these are the dead kids we was with earlier. Because there are too many corpses. And also later, in that same E3 2014 footage, because my first analysis, we meet Liquid in here, and this is where you get to hide him in the plane. I thought it was an airplane where you find Liquid at, but no, it wasn't. If you go to that little part, Snake is yelling like a madman. But what would cause him to be yelling like this? Because you never see this cutscene in the game. This is not the same one where he's yelling inside Mother Base. What would he be yelling over? Because you want to do this on some random camera. But if you were supposed to save and protect these children, and these children died, why wouldn't you yell into the sky like a madman? You spent the entire game trying to save these children, and just to find out they died, it'd be traumatized. It'd be something that you don't want to believe. It'd be something that you don't want to believe has happened. Yeah. In my personal opinion, I believe that Snake witnessed some children die. And I do believe the blood is on Snake's hand. But I honestly think about this. Look at Snake's face. Look how distraught this man is. Look how broken this man is. This is the exact same yell he did at Mother Base. The exact same one. Where he got down on his knees. And he like a madman. What would cause him to do that? Dead children. On top of that, why would Kojima make a Red Band trailer? Well, particularly the only difference is, besides from the extra footage, besides from the Camp Omega footage of someone getting shot, which is not the first time we've seen somebody get shot at E3, especially doing gameplay reviews. People get quick scope, people get ripped in half, especially the Doom Eternal trailers. But in one particular thing is Red Band trailer. Besides from you seeing people tortured, before you seen Quiet get our face drenched in water by the Russians. One of the key things you see in this Red Band trailer that you don't see in the other trailer. Cause I was doing trailer analysis about this back when the game was coming out. I was knee deep in reporting for this game. I was making garbage Metal Gear Solid trailer analysis. But since my channel was destroyed with the Japanese writer commission, I got what I got. I'm gonna still keep going. But the only key difference is you see that same kid that same kid was working with Liquid, the same kid you had Quiet risked their life to get a necklace for it, holding the AK-47, which appears to be a new type of soldier on the battlefield. Those are not the that's not the Zaire border control. That's not controlled by Cypher, or that's not controlled by XOS. Well, mainly XOS, because Cypher wasn't involved in this, because Cypher was having a seizure in his chair after being poisoned by Skullface. So in my personal opinion, to conclude, I'm tired because I just break my neck to take out that trash. In my personal opinion, some children were supposed to die in Metal Gear Solid 5 for the first time. I don't know how old Emma was. She could have been 17, 18, whatever. She wasn't a child. These are children. Like 8, 9, 10, and 12-year-olds. My personal opinion, to conclude this video, Snake was going to be the cause of killing children. And that was going to drive Liquid Snake to a point knee deep and beyond in hell. And another key thing about it, look back at this footage, look at his head. It's only after mission 46, your head, number one, become permanently blooded, and two, that horn in your head, that piece of shrapnel in your head gets longer. So there's no way this could be early in the game. There's no way it can be a different part in the game. Maybe your boy Mr. Shockwave King. And yeah, I'm back, baby. I'm back, bitches. I'm ready for round 2. Your boy Mr. Shockwave King. Big up Khalid Watch 12. And hope you guys support the video in the future of the channel.